When I was younger, I loved Yokai Watch, both the game and the anime. It was just a series about a kid who could see ghosts, he became friends with them, and then went on silly adventures. But little did I know that another Yokai Watch game came out that was never translated internationally. So when I learned this information, I immediately began looking for a translated version in the hope that maybe, just maybe, there'd be a minuscule chance that there'd be a way for me to experience this wonderful game in full English. Oh, found it. Now Yokai Watch is pretty simple to understand. One day this kid Nate found a watch that lets him see yokai. Get it? It's like the title of the game. And yokai are basically these invisible creatures that are responsible for everyday abnormalities. Like blurting out the things on your mind when you don't intend to, making you more pumped up than usual, making you trip, causing flat tires, and maybe even making your socks go missing in the dryer. But Nate takes a page out of most shonen manga's books, get it? Because they're actually, you know what, you get the joke. And defeats the problem making yokai with the power of friendship. Because apart from letting someone see yokai, the watch also lets you summon them with yokai medals, which are like these little coin things that could be used to summon yokai after you insert them into the watch. So yeah, there are cool yokai, dumb yokai, American yokai, and everything in between. But let me tell you, the story of this game takes way more than the power of friendship from those shonen manga I mentioned before. But to learn what I mean, I guess you'll just have to join me in my adventure in Yokai Watch 4. We're looking up at the same sky. And yeah, it's number 4 because somehow they made 2 more before this after the original. Yokai Watch 3 literally takes place in America. You know what? Just start the video. Loading screen whisper. Oh my god, why is there an Eldritch Demon? You about to go Super Saiyan? Oh wait, hold up. I made the Dragon Ball Z thing as a joke. I made the Dragon Ball Z joke as a joke. Obviously, it's a joke. What am I talking about? He literally fired a Kamehameha. Oh, now he's dead. Nice. What is this freaking intro? Cool sword, though. No, never mind. This is why we can't have nice things. What a title drop. Jeez. We're just casually back here. Good old Springdale. Our story starts with Nate. If you were paying any attention to the intro, that should be pretty obvious. It's a brand new summer, full of possibilities, and Nate, being one of the few people in this entire city to be able to see actual supernatural creatures from beyond the void, decides to spend it being a lazy bum. Nothing to do, this summer vacation and I'm bored. Is he reading freaking Koro magazine? Never ask that question, Nate. That's how things go wrong. Greetings, mother. So Nate's mom asks him to do a favor, and to get him to actually go outside and do this thing for his kind mother, she allows Nate to use the spare change from this errand to buy ice cream, which suddenly gets both him and Jibanyan pumped up to go outside, despite the fact that moments ago they were both trying to get Whisper to go do it instead, because Nate couldn't be bothered to go do it by himself because he's a lazy bum. Ah! Oh, X does something. Oh, I just realized the freaking the sprite art over here is so cool. So. Eat that good old ice cream. Oh god. We get it, you are hungry. You just freaking slap me in the face. More like the chest, but you get the point. It's like a disrespect thing. Alright, cool, bye. Goodbye, Whisper. I'm making my grand escape. Just for the Yokai Watch, we're gonna have to do a little mini game again. Oh, that's cool. It just slowly locks in on itself. Hungramps. The little intros. Oh, I missed this. Alright, how is this gonna work? The same as the other original 3 games? Looks like it. Never mind, it does not look like the same. Battle with Watchmasters and Yokai. Is Nate gonna throw hands with the ghosts? I can't read any of this. Yeah! Yu Yu Hakusho? Alright, he's dead. A second time. Nice. We killed the dead old man and robbed him of his money. And his food. How are we the good guys?
Even hunted at that metal time ready to eat some ice cream.
Joe, what the hell? That's not how you eat ice cream, my guy. You don't just take the stick and go hong yang yang yang. Yoink. There's so many shiny things. There's just apples on the ground. Nate, you realize it's probably not healthy, right? What's sitting here right next to the freaking water on the floor? Hamburger. Who drops an entire hamburger in the middle of the road? People in this place are crazy, I'm telling you. A baguette! That is a full baguette. So after Nate returns home, having acquired both a floor hamburger and a floor baguette, his mother intercepts his plan to return to his room by informing him that she saw Katie wandering around outside. Oh boy, here we go. Nate, being the massive simp for Katie that he is, immediately changes in tune and heads back outside to find her. But when he does, well, never mind, she's not her, apparently. Alright, who's taking possession? Okay, this is not possession, you're actually just... Ew. Why do you look like that? Mannequin! Oh, I get it, he's a mannequin. Mannequin. I'm from America. Mannequin, but that's funny. Yeah, Mimikin was imitating Katie, and Nate decides that it's his mission to find the real one. He doesn't find the real one. They roll the same Mimikin. He's like, you played a practical joke. It's time to die. And then the real Katie saw him being a weirdo and just decides to leave. Unfortunate. You know what? Good on you.
Yokai gather Mount Wildwood treasure ahead.
That's where you got the first yokai watch. To the Mount Wild of Woods. You mangy Jeeba cat? That sounds like a slur. I don't think you should call people Jeeba cats. Watch skills? Ah! I don't know what this is. Oh my god. Is this a skill tree? This seems interesting. Also, I like the sound effect. I could listen to that all day. Getting back on track, the gang heads for Mount Wildwood to figure out why there's a mysterious gathering of yokai. And they end up finding out that... Well, it seems like the Cranky Kai's new grade and prize is the new yokai watch. Oh, actually, hold on. And after waiting through an abysmally long line that was temporarily halted due to interference with Sabaku that were quickly dispatched. They gave me a sword? Our group of heroes make it to the front of the line and... Hey, that isn't a yokai watch. But unbeknownst to our heroes, this key and this dog will lead them to the adventure of a lifetime. And it all starts with a door. Bum, da, 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 da. Oh! Why did that actually scare me? Why did that scare me? Why does he look like that? Does he have like bites taken out of his forehead? God, the freaking drool on this guy. Yeah, we get it. Emoji. Fight this thing. Punch him. Get it. Snap his jaw. Although it actually kind of looks like it's already dislocated. Alright. Nate has a sword equipped. And we're fighting Big Bad Anger Man. Yeah, we're fighting the demon from hell. If you'd call that fun. Oh my god, why does he look like that? He's still doesn't look correct. Now that thing is just out in the world. Hey, open the door. You never know what's there. In life, there's always doors to open. That's probably a saying somewhere. A key opens a door, and both of them are mysterious. Therefore, it works. Oh, that's a different loading at the bottom. Ah! You saw that. Oh, come on. Something tells me that that ain't good. Ew. 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 Oh my god. He's like, turn around! Turn around! Oh!
Slimamander. Slimamander.
Oh, he spat him back out of the other mouth. That is repulsive. Whatever. Power attack! What? Okay. Okay! Anger and death upon the world. What? Whoa! The yokai detectives! Oh my god! And she's got a watch! It's a watch. And then there's just a dude to the side who's like, what is happening here? Okay! So! A group of powers. Never mind, beat him to death! Beat him to death! Beat him up, 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 beat him up! Beat him up, beat him up, ah! Yeah, shot him in the face! Yu Yu Hakusho! Okay then. Excuse me? What'd you just call me? Nate is very uncomfortable. Huh? Actually, now that I think about it, I did watch the show. I did watch the show. And she was shown at the very end. No, you can't show that! Cuts forward to the future type of deals. And it does show her. If I remember correctly, her name's like Summer. Make this easy. Thank you, please. Oh! Jeez. Sly is back. Who are you? Is he Slimamander? Shadow side form? What? Huh? Ah! There's a freaking monster cat. And is that supposed to be Whisper? Seems the first time she's fighting a shadow side. What does that mean? Normal form light side and their shadow side form with increased power. Yep, I knew it was Summer. Oh, what do you mean? What does she mean by dad? He's literally, called a father. In this world to you is the future. 30 years. I had a feeling. Time hop 30 years. He looks so buff. All right, tell everyone. Oh, jeez. To summarize what Sly says here, up until he twists the story into his own superhero speech, Nate became known as the legendary Watchmaster due to his actions involving befriending yokai and saving the world multiple times. Now, 30 years later, the world is crawling with evil yokai that need to be dealt with. So, the yokai detectives, who were these guys, stepped up and saved the world with a little help from Enma. Hey, now doesn't he look familiar? And it's here where Summer interjects and explains exactly what led up to them meeting with Nate. Rewinding the clock a bit, haha, funny watch joke. Summer receives a message from Koma-san with Whisper as the messenger. When she heads outside, Sly is busy peeing his purple pants looking at the guy Koma-san sent to retrieve Summer. And doesn't he look familiar? And when Summer reaches the Crank-a-kai, she also meets up with Koma-san. Is that Koma-san? My buddy! My pal! Apparently there's a problem with the Crank-a-kai and it isn't cranking any kais as it should be. So Summer uses the watch to search and see what's wrong and finds this stuff. Yo gunk? Ah! What are you? Bugaboo! The bug's causing problems, so Summer uses the best bug repellent she can think of. It's time to throw hands. She inputs a key? She inputs a key and then puts the thing on it? That's cool. This summoning is awesome. What? That's awesome. Jibanyan Monoke. So much more casual about it than regular Jibanyan. Anyway, bugs were squished, and on the way to the meeting with the other yokai detectives, Summer runs into this dude. He seems like a good guy, but I'm always skeptical. Summer, book it. Get away from this man. Yes! No! Oh yeah, he's up to something. He can see them. He can see the freaking yokai. Knew he was up to something. Your yokai watch ogre? Oh my god. It can transform you into a powerful yokai? With the possession summon function? So, let's see. Nate just has the normal stuff. Summer can change the yokai from shadow side to light side forms. And he can become yokai?
Solve the bizarre cases, let's go!
You can now switch to Toma. Alright, now let's talk about bizarre cases. These are different mysteries involving yokai that come in sets of 3. You get these every chapter. You need to complete these cases to progress the story. I'm including this first set, but for the sake of time, I'll be cutting out most of the other cases. But if any are interesting and relevant enough, I'll include them. I was walking around the pond and suddenly it appeared and attacked me. The big mouth snapped open and it tried to eat me. If I hadn't escaped in time, I'd be dead by now. There's a plant near the pond drain.
Yes.
Let's go right into investigating. Let's proceed with the quest. So they're known for taking on these bizarre cases. Okay. Okay, can you run up the slide? Yes! And you can actually... Best game. You can slide down the slide. I'm actually elated right now. I'm so happy. I get it. Hide here. Or what? Oh, plants near septic ponds. Oh, I thought they were in the pond for some reason. Oh, jeez. You certainly are a creature, aren't you? Gabrielle? So yokai is a man-eating plant? I can't imagine what this must be it. He's got a sword! Oh, what the? The sprite art is so cute. Oh my god! Oh my god, he's so cute! Packen explains that while trying to watch over and protect the woman who took care of him when he was still a living plant, a black arrow suddenly flew towards her, and Packen snapped it up and ate it because he also mistook it for his favorite bug. After eating the arrow, Packen began getting a black feeling, as he describes it, and that's what caused him to go berserk and start attacking the men around Septic Pond. Determined to figure out who's shooting these black arrows and why, the yokai detectives, now joined by Packen, continue their bizarre cases. And you would assume that the next case would have something to do with those black arrows. With reports of a Cyclops going around stalking people, you'd think that some yokai was hit with another one of those black arrows and those are what's causing this. No, you'd be wrong. Sly just vandalized random parts of town with his face because he can't take the hint and understand that if he was anything other than an invisible creature, Summer would have already filed a restraining order against him. Moving on, there have been reports of a ghost bike wandering around, and after steering some kids away from it to prevent being attacked by the ghost grudge, the detectives follow some burn marks on the ground and find... Oh! Oh, ew, oh my, ew, what the... Charlie!
What's going on? Who are you people? I'm going to a useless bike, yokai. I'm gonna use this bike anyway. My frame is warped again.
We're not suspicious. We like to ask you some questions.
Don't lie to me. I know who I'm talking to. You humans aren't usually. Huh?
He was shot with the black arrow. Oh my god.
I don't trust you humans anymore.
Ghost cycle. He was hit with that black arrow thing. Oh my god, Summer died! Summer was ran over by a freaking bike.
I'm a yokai born from the grudges of these bikes. These bikes had strong feelings of pride and hope. I want to work for humanity. I want to show them the world.
But their dreams were denied. Humans abandoned them here. Borrow the abandoned bikes. Abandoned red bike, abandoned black bike. I can order Toma help me carry the bikes here. And we're going to her house. Okay. After bringing the bikes back to Summer's house, she gets some help from her dad, and he easily fixes the bikes because I guess after 30 years, Nate learned how to actually contribute to something and stop being a lazy bum. Okay, I'll stop making the same lazy bum joke now. Regardless, with all 3 cases done, some fishy goings on behind the scenes involving some sort of Oni princess, something about stealing souls in exchange for befriending new yokai, some guy and 2 literal gods talking about a world door and some kind of prophecy, Toma being able to turn into the 3rd coolest member of the Hidden Cloud right behind A and B, and finally the Herculean strength of these middle school students. What are these kids doing to be able to just make this jump? Like, that ain't normal. It all leads to something truly bizarre. A soul, a spirit from beyond. A plastic stomach. That's not, oh no, that's not what I was thinking about. What you talking about? Archie wanted to start talking about love. Preferences are different. That's why I think human body models are super wonderful. Human body models, the ones in the lab. Hold up, like the ones that would use plastic stomachs? So basically, there's some weirdo stalking this child and dropping plastic organs wherever he goes. Definitely not creepy. Following the trail of fake guts, the yokai detectives find said weirdo performing his namesake. After gathering back all the internal parts he scattered throughout town, the yokai human body model Jinta is asked by Summer what any normal person would ask this guy in this situation. And I call him what any normal person would in this situation. You know, why are you following her, you weirdo? Jinta then reaffirms my statement. Still wanting to confess his feelings despite my constant insults, creepo, but being unable to continue following this girl Monami because Summer simply won't allow it, they reach a compromise and agree to bring Monami to the school to allow Jinta to confess. At the Destin meeting, Jinta confesses as expected, with Monami's previously established love of human body models worryingly increasing his chances of success. But in the end, he fails, although not for the reason you'd think. Fortunately, before Monami can reveal what she means, Jinta gets an arrow to the plastic dome from this dude who actually missed because he was aiming at Monami instead. The arrow Jinta was hit with transforms him with a kinda disturbing roll of the eyes as he morphs into the hulking human body model, Jingeki. Giant human body model, Jingeki. Okay! You know what, I'm Ichiban on time. Oh, you think you can escape from me, Jibanyan? Ew. Oh wait, it's a bomb. Oh, stop. He's just shooting out his intestines. Is he actually losing them in the... Oh, I maybe shouldn't have tried to test if he was losing them. It looks like he is. Oh my god! Oh my! He just does not stop. Freaking. He's literally JoJo punching. Jeez. Oh my god! Yeah! Take down that Attack on Titan looking freak. He did lose his organs at the battle. Oh, that's not an okay thing to see in my face. Jingeki uses a classic video game move, winning the fight, losing the cutscene. So in response, Toma pulls out his own trump card. Main character powers go! Possession summon? Lord Akala! He just became the yokai. Oh, he's got a whole array of moves. He's got like a full thing. He's got a full deck of moves. He's got a thunderstorm. Okay, time for the big super move. Call that one the Frankenstein special. That was not a good one-liner. Him turning into like a whole-on demon man is very cool, I'd say. First it was the humans throwing hands with the ghost. Actually no, first it was the ghost throwing hands with the ghost, then the humans decided to join in, and now he becomes the ghost. Luckily, Jinta returns to his senses, and Monami reveals some pretty important information about Jinta's feelings. What? Being told this in the name of Monami's grandmother, Jinta suddenly remembers everything and quickly leaves with newfound vigor. I have no clue what just happened. Unfortunately, the joy from solving this case is short-lived, as the arrow slinger from before makes himself known and traps everyone with no way of escape. Ah! Unlucky for him, our heroes had a healthy dose of plot armor with their breakfast this morning, and his seal is broken by that guy from earlier, whose name is Lord Nanta. And while all this is happening, I'm still struggling to even grasp this situation. It goes from a silly adventure to solve yokai mysteries, to fighting Attack on Titan, to now the demons from beyond are fighting each other. Ananta explains that there's a prophecy of disaster. Something about a black shadow consuming all worlds and shrouding them in darkness, and the wielders of the magic mirror, aka the Yokai Watch, are the ones who will restore light to the world. Toma asks the important questions like how they're even going to find the other Yokai Watch Masters, and Ananta just knows where Nate's going to pop up, and also that Nate's going to be the one to pop up. Skipping over Summer's shock that Papa's going to time travel a couple decades into the future, she invites Nate to join the detective agency, and he gladly accepts, while also realizing that his metals have transformed into keystones. And with that, our group of heroes set out to save the world. But to do that, first the detectives have to sneak out at night because there's some midnight bizarre cases to solve. Christ. Midnight burning dragon. Christ. With the help of Baku, it's no trouble at all, so the detectives set out in the dead of night to solve some cases. I don't know, I love the whole kid has to escape. Yes, we must sneak out. Quickly. Summer begins running over the sleeping bodies of her parents. Oh my god, that's hilarious. But back to what I was saying. I love the whole, like, kid has to escape. Not that they have to escape. Kid has to, like, leave house, save the world at the middle of the night. But because they have parents, they have to, like, find some way of sneaking out. Hello, everyone! Looks like Baku was able to take your place! That's not the correct voice. I don't know why I did it like that. Now they're all here, let's go investigate some bizarre cases. I was about to say the same thing. What the hell? She was literally glowing. Yes, she did glow. Nate, you see so many weird things, you cannot just believe something is imagination at this point. Luckily, the first one was pretty easy to solve. Springdale Elementary, during the night, voices can be heard in the back alley saying, "Duel me." Seeking out the voice gets you dragged down to the... Oh, no. We don't even need to do this one. No. We don't even need to, like, go out and solve this one. I know the answer. All that happens is that you lost to Yugi Moto and you were sent to the Shadow Realm. Oh, what's that? You don't believe me? Alright, fine. I guess we'll have to go and investigate. Although, I guess it was a good idea to actually search, because I don't think anyone was prepared to find Jotaro Kujo himself in the Shadow Realm. Neptuna. He's like the guard. Is that Jotaro? Duel me, duel with me. I'm not going crazy, right? That is Jotaro from the hit anime series JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. Oni hand, punch him in the face. I should probably move or else I'm going to get punched in the face. Yeah, Oda! Hit him with his own ability. Star Platinum. My name is Bancho. I'm the light side from a basher. Nice to meet you, Bancho. Why are you doing this? I'm training so I can become the strongest yokai that no one can defeat. I don't have to worry about who, since the yokai in this world are quick to start a fight. Strangely knowledgeable about shadow times. I think I figured out what you're up to. You're spreading the word about shadow time to humans so you can duel them, right? Ah, you must be right. That's why you inspirited the kid near the entrance. He even gave us the key to bring us to this world. What are you talking about? I'm not inspiriting any kids. I was just yelling duel me until you guys came in. That's strange. Ordinary humans shouldn't be able to see the keystone door. No. Who the heck brought you all here? I knew that kid ain't normal. Alright, well, let's make like a dead person and get the hell out of here. What? I was about to yell for him. I was about to say, child, and he escaped. Nah, dude, I'm good. Fortunately, the second case is also pretty easy to solve. They fought a Bakugan. And you. Ah! That thing looked like Drago from Bakugan. I have it right here. I have my freaking two of them. Two Dragos from Bakugan. Okay. Blizzard Wolf must have it. Oh, so he's also just a nerd. Destroy him. That's what you get for liking Magic the Gathering. Or was it Yu-Gi-Oh? I don't remember anymore. I don't remember my own jokes. I think it was Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm just gonna say it was Yu-Gi-Oh. No, I take it back. This dude's a Bakugan player. And it turns out that the lady this Pirate's Dragonoid turned balloon thing Junior used to live with just really likes the Blue Eyes White Dragon. I mean Blizzard Wolf, which there are only 3 of in existence. After dealing with all the Midnight Bazaar cases, Akinori's grandmother calls everyone back because turns out Nate's been in the future too long and that's causing his future son Tate, as well as Summer, to begin getting their opacity lowered and start disappearing. So Grandma gives them a keystone that she'd been searching for to return them to Nate's present, and they all rush back to the door with reckless abandon. Do you think we could just witness an accident? I think Nate just created one. Never mind, he has skin of steel. Nothing is harming him, whether it be an iron sword, a gunshot. This man is invincible. Instructed to find the bond connector, aka the person who will bring Nate and his children together eventually, they all go on a mad search while the disappearing gets worse. Oh. Why is she glowing? It's just, oh my god, the air is passing through her lungs. Quick, put in the plastic ones! First, they check Nate's best friends, Bear and Eddie, then the fellow Yokai Watch wielder, Haley, then Nate's own parents, but unfortunately none of them are who they're looking for, and in a last-ditch effort, they all head back to Mount Wildwood, where Katie just so happens to be. Skipping past having to fight Sergeant Burley here because he's inspiriting Katie, this meeting does indeed restore Summer to normal as Whisper makes sure Summer doesn't reveal to Nate that Katie's his future wife, to keep said future intact. Returning to Grandma happy with another mission complete, the detective's taste of victory is once again spoiled by the arrow slinger Fukuro showing up and trapping them. Unfortunately, the gang forgot their dose of plot armor with their breakfast today, so now they're forced to fight the yokai Voidera. Was Akala's power just a fluke? Well now, Stormweaver, I'll take it after I'm finished with you. Low-class yokai who submit to humans. You're a disgrace to the yokai world! Burn up with the humans! I won't let that happen. He's channeling his anime protagonist, Lord Akala! That aura, it really is Stormweaver. There it is, that's the anime protagonist line. Possession summon. Lord Akala! Bop, bop, bing, thunderstorm! Well crap. You know what, who needs possession summoning? This man's doing it on his own. Ow! Wait, is it time for Oni Hand? Who needs possession summoning? I can just punch him with my fists! These guys all just sat back as they watched Toma pummel this, like, seasoned warrior from that's like thousands of years old. Burger Rice Ball? Ridiculous. There's no way a mere human can draw out the power of Lord Akala. Honestly, if you said that right now, you wouldn't really care. It wouldn't really matter. He beat you up with his bare hands. Lord Akala gave me this sword so I can protect everyone I care about. This power is a bond between us and yokai. I won't let you hurt my friends. Now he really is going full anime protagonist. Fukuro, you broke the barrier. Remember, that sword is not for humans. Its true power is for us. What a disaster. Are you alright? I'm okay. Thank goodness I was able to protect everyone. And he's just doing the anime protagonist thing again. Oh my god. I was not ready for Yokai Kingman to be here. Sadly, the fight renders Stormweaver petrified and useless, so Ananta sends them on a mission to collect another sacred sword, which also helps foil the plans of Haruya, now revealed to be the Oni tribe yokai Shuten Doji and his gang of cronies, which now has one less member as he dismisses Fukuro entirely for his failures. Shut up. You suck. Your hat's stupid. The new Yokai King sends them to Sokenzan in the yokai world and reveals once again that the door is shockingly close, but is unfortunately blocked by a watch lock. Thankfully, the only thing they need to do is rank up, and they can easily do that by beating Sly. Sorry, I mean Secretive S. Now they all got rank D watches, Nate changes his yokai watch to the arcane model, and they learn that now they can use Soultimate moves. Party Morph! Entering the doors, witnessing the twin peaks of Sokenzen, the gang is lifted up by a flock of huge birds who apparently hate fluffy people, because this jerk just drops Akinori and leaves him in freefall. Luckily, he's caught midair, but now he's separated from all his pals except for Junior. But, mysteriously, as he falls up the path of the mountain... Wait, that's the way I'm supposed to go. What if I go this way? Find a secret item. Like milk. The most rare substance in the universe. Nobody's ever witnessed this before. He finds a pedestal containing an unusual watch, which this pig, Inosasao, confirms is the yokai watch Animus. Yokai mace? He got a mace? Try me, I'm built like a brick wall. And you're about to die. Crap. I failed to get my cool one-liner, and I also didn't kill him. Solution? Smash his skull in with a mace. Defeating the pork and befriending it in its light side form, Aribo, they make it to the top of the mountain and battle the celestial yokai there, Kirin. Oh, I see, it's a Kirin. I beat you to it, buddy. Yeah! Get him! You gotta suck the energy out of him. Nope, grab him, stop him, grab him, get him, kill him, eliminate him. Come on, stop him. Yes! Die! For what you did, I wanted to shoot him. Why'd you have to take that from me? Defeating Kirin, he gives Akinori a keystone that leads to a new world, as well as a disc that allows him to summon Kirin at the cost of his own energy. But he also reveals that he does not have the sacred sword Heaven Splitter as Akinori had assumed. That trial is atop the peak of the other mountain, where the rest of the detectives are currently failing to defeat Suzaku. Oh my god. That's enough, Suzaku! He descends from the sky, lands in a superhero pose. That's... He makes an appearance when his friends are in trouble. Leader of the yokai detective team! He's such a freaking goofball, I love him. Surprise, it's me, Akinori! Oh my god, he really did drain him! Come on, Suzaku! Come and get some, this is where it really starts! Alright, then let's see what your power can do! Storm God of Blossoming Flowers, Suzaku. And I'm assuming he's wielding Heaven Splitter. Oh my god! They weren't joking, this guy's insane! He's a downright maniac! Unconcerned! This man does not flinch in the presence of a strong wind. He does not stutter in the face of a god! This man is Akinori Arahoshi! And he is unstoppable! Akinori does not stop! Akinori does not cower! You should all know, Akinori Arahoshi is filled with nothing but raw power! Please stop attacking me, genuinely it hurts very much. Don't you dare! With one last divine bullet, he's defeated! I got my final hit in! Defeating Suzaku and gaining both his Celestial Disc and another of the Sacred Armory, Heaven Splitter, the running theme of the yokai detective never being able to just enjoy a victory strikes again, as Shuten Doji and Voidera appear to steal the Sacred Armory. It's time. It's time to be possessed. Suzaku! Immediately chops him in half. Oh god, I am tearing him up! Oh my god! Suzaku cleans house! Let me use that more, jeez! That was amazing! Absolute beast! New world key? What's the new world? What is the new... Are we gonna go to One Piece? Climb aboard and bring along all your... Alright, where are we? I wanna know, tell me where we are. What is that symbol? I can't read that. But where are we? I'm not really sure. Britain? To make a long story of gathering information short, the detectives have been transported to the decades-old Springdale City, and after warming themselves with help from a Blazion because they're currently trapped in a winter landscape wearing summer clothing, a boy who is able to see yokai books it after being noticed by the detective team. Approaching him in the calmest way possible, the boy introduces himself as Shin, and also introduces his two other friends, Tay and Alistair, who really hates yokai because there was one who stole the souls of his sister and Shin's mom. Who wants to tell him that we've been doing that the whole game? Apparently, Alistair found a yokai watch all on his own, in a box that had the word 0 written on it, just like the front of the door, which means it's likely the key to getting home. When he brought it back to his house, which is an entire frickin' mansion, he was attacked by the yokai Yamamba. She and a horde of yokai she summoned within the mansion were all targeting the yokai watch, so Alistair's only choice was to leave it behind. Yamamba's presence is causing rumors about yokai to spread, so the detective team does what they do best and solves some mysteries. A gassy cat sleeping on some kid at night and causing trouble? Easy. A businessman Kappa who's honestly just kind of chilling out, but then helps this random dude on a blind date? Effortless. A beauty obsessor who's making this girl smear fruit juice on her face, but just genuinely wants to increase her self-confidence? Weird, but okay. With this new gang of friendship-based artillery under a belt, it's time to raid the mansion and take it, as well as the yokai watch, back from Yamamba. But unfortunately, it's never that easy. Ignoring the definitely not suspicious glowing footprint patterns on the floor and getting to Alistair's room where the watch is kept is actually pretty easy. But the door is locked. And unfortunately, before Alistair can bust down the door, the demon murder granny Yamamba reveals herself.
I'm here for your souls, children.
Thankfully, before the maniac hack can carve our skin from our bodies, a voice appears from above. Clearly recognizing the voice, Alistair instructs everyone to follow the voice upstairs, where it's revealed that the voice is what I can only assume to be Human Whisper, whose name is Usta. He's the butler of this mansion and also the one who locked Alistair's room. Unfortunately, the first-rate butler, as both Whispers put it, lost the key somewhere in the mansion and now we have to find it. Is this gonna be like we have to avoid Yamamba as we go through the mansion? This is gonna be Queen Vanessa from freaking A Hat in Time? Yep, what did I just say? Oh yeah, remember those footprints from earlier? Yeah, make sure not to touch those if you want to keep your life. I see now, if you walk on there, Yamamba finds you. I just assumed Yamamba would be walking around. You know, it'd be better if I could read the instructions! Searching through all the rooms and finding nothing but trash and otherworldly portal openers, the gang eventually reaches the main hall in a completely safe manner.
Yeah?
Oh god, Yamamba's here. Yamamba coincidentally teleports into the room right in front of the key. Fortunately, the quick-thinking detectives find a way to distract Yamamba by messing with the hands of a grandfather clock. They grab the key and distract her again, this time with a piano, and escape safely without getting their eyes stabbed out. Ah, crap! Don't tell me I have to do the whole thing again. They return to the door of Alistair's room, and everything would have been fine if this flatulent feline just learned how to hold it in for once.
Yeah!
She's gonna find us!
Yeah, she has good ears.
The detectives go and hold off Yamamba while the others find the yokai watch in Alistair's room. Alistair wants to use it himself for a grander scheme of defeating whatever yokai stole his sister's soul, but he gets rejected. Unsure of what to do next, they agree that Shin should be the one to wield the watch, and he's accepted by it. They return to the detectives with good news, but discover that the detectives themselves don't have any good news to share. And instead reveal that not one, but both Whispers went and got themselves captured because they couldn't decide who would be the decoy. Oh, let's go save the idiots. Oh, Whisper! Hey, is he dead? I just realized, crazy old hag Yamamba. I just realized the bloody prints on her outfit. Like, if you look on her arms, she has like bloody handprints. Well, anyway, time to fight Yamamba. Come on! Yeah! Beat up the old lady! Whisper, we took your revenge. After defeating Yamamba, she returns to her original form and reveals that she was trying to protect the yokai watch, but it was stolen while she was trying to take a nap. When she realized that, she located the yokai watch and called her yokai friends to scare off anyone else who would try and take it. While her original goal was to guard the watch, seeing that now has chosen a master, she decides her role ends here. Unfortunately, even when they're not there, the Shuten Doji Club can't help but just ruin the yokai detectives' lives, and they begin messing with the world door. But ignorance is bliss, and with a fresh taste of victory, the gang heads back to the door, and with a little help, they finally remove the lock and can return back to their original worlds. With newfound passion and friends, Shin, Alistair, and Tay continue their own journey. But that isn't the end. What was that eldritch demon from before? Why did Summer keep glowing? What happened to Fukuro? What did Truth and Doji do to the World Door? Where's the rest of the Sacred Armory? Who are the remaining Watchmasters? What's the rest of the prophecy? Who is the Oni Princess? I guess you just have to join me next time to find out.